Today I'm here with my good friend Veronica Brandon Miller, who is the Vice President of Goodwill, Minnesota, and I'm excited to hear about the time that you did a 180.
So it wasn't an exciting time, but I was 37 years old and I was coming home from one event, about to run up the stairs, get changed for something else, and I had an anxiety attack. And it was the first time I've ever had an anxiety attack. So I thought I was having a heart attack. And if my neighbor didn't come out and help me, I mean, I could not breathe. When I say like the world stopped, it stopped. I was already going downhill. Everything, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I was in and out of the hospital and my body literally shut down and I wasn't listening, and that's when the anxiety attack happened. So the next 3 days I was still in the hospital because also at that time my gallbladder, everything went. When I say everything went, and those 3 days, my mother came in and she turned around and she goes, "When are you going to give up?" And we had a long discussion and I realized what it started from. I wasn't breathing when I was a child, so my mother made sure that I was always, and I hate to use the word normal, but I was always normal. So just like my other sister and brothers, everybody's the same, and the doctors are like, "No, I think she needs to go to a special learning school," because I wasn't catching on right away. And they blamed it from my birth. So I always had something to prove. And it continued because I always had something to improve. I was the first person and only person in my family to go to college. And then I had to get my master's. And, you know, even paying for college, I was working 3 jobs in college and got out, immediately started working and going to school at night to get my MBA. It was like this constant thing. And yeah, life just hit me. It turned around and said, "You know what, slow down, slow down." I had signs, trust me. There were so many times I would wake up and I was spitting up blood. I had a bleeding ulcer.
Oh my gosh.
And then just give me, you know, a Band-Aid, treat me, let me get back to work because I have things to do. I would always set goals. It was always 5-year goals, and Jeremy, my husband, and I would sit down. I'm like, "Okay, we're going here, we're going there," and you know, it's yin and yang because he's like, "All right, whatever you want to do," but I'm like, "Okay, I'm a planner. We have to do it." And yeah, it was, I think, the first time, because even on my vacation, I worked, but those 3 days in the hospital, I did not move, and it was a major talk. And my mom said, "Your next 5 years has to focus on how you're going to just slow down."
Right.
And I remember saying, "Yeah, okay, yeah." And it was 3 days later, she had a stroke.
Your mother did?
So, I mean, she was telling me, "Don't be like me. You don't have to prove anything anymore. You already did."
Right.
I got to the point where in my life where I wanted people to know that I'm capable. I was always proving that I'm capable. And truly, I think that's why I'm at Goodwill, because I'm working with people that I know their capabilities.
Oh
And
my gosh.
so, yeah, it was a scary part of my life. And, you know, there's always a reality check. So in that 5-year plan, my husband and I said, "You know what? We were living in DC. Everything was a rat race. And we have to move. We physically have to move. We have to go where it's calmer, where it's just a better setting, healthier for us."
Yep.
So we moved to Florida. And I remember it must have been my first week of work. And, you know, I'm there and people are like coming in at like 9, taking over an hour lunch and leaving at 4:30. I'm like, "What?" And I'm, you know, sending this seating mean email like, "In the real world, you work 9 hours and you don't get a lunch break. What is this?" And I remember coming home and telling my husband, and he goes, "We moved here for you to change, not for you to change everybody else." And I'll never forget that. I literally, so, you know, every now and then I want to go back into my routine, and I just remembered when Jeremy said that, because it is. I have to change myself because my mother eventually did pass, and she was warning me, and I never want to be like that.
Wow. What would you, I think so many people are in that situation, especially now because we're so connected. What would you say to people who are in a similar situation that are just go, go, go all day long, you know, work, work, work? I mean, what would your advice be to others?
And, you know, there's books out there. Everyone talks about balance, life work,
Right.
you know, homework. And it's so true. I mean, there's a reason there's like 1,000,001 books out there.
Right.
Because to have a healthier life, and literally, you know, and every year I look back at the plan and your body changes, and I realized, you know what, I don't like morning meetings. I just don't. I'm not attentive. I'm not giving my 100%. So I cut out morning meetings.
Yep.
You have to realize, listen to your body. My body was talking to me. I mean,
Right.
like when I'm waking up and spitting up blood, like it was telling me, it was giving me all the signs. Know your body. Know that you need time to just chill.
Right.
You know, even batteries, you know, burn out and you have to recharge them.
Yeah.
So that is your body. And yeah.
Wow.
So listen to your body.
That is an awesome, awesome story of doing a 180. I just have a couple fun questions. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, my favorite TV show. So I love The Big Bang Theory, but right now I binge watch because when I have like downtime, I'm like, put it on, and we TiVo stuff. Victoria.
Oh, I've seen that one advertised, but I haven't watched it.
You've got to watch it.
Is it good?
Yes. I think I would appreciate it, social studies, more in school if there was
I
like
agree.
these mini series.
I agree. If they just taught it in an interesting way.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
What's your pet peeve?
Rudeness.
And then finally, what inspires you?
What inspires me is when I see acts of kindness that is literally from the heart. Someone's not even thinking about it. I mean, that is like electricity. It gets me the energy, and it wants me to do more.
Awesome. Well, Veronica, thank you so much for sharing your story. We hope her story inspired you. Thanks for watching.